നമുക്ക് ഗ്രാഫിക്കൽ മെത്തേഡിൽ നമ്മുടെ 3 ഇക്വേഷൻസ് ഉണ്ടല്ലോ, ആ ഇക്വേഷൻസ് ഡിറൈവ് ചെയ്തെടുക്കാം. ഇത് 9th നമ്മൾ പഠിച്ചത് തന്നെയാണ്. അപ്പോൾ ഒന്ന് ഓർമ്മയിലൊക്കെ വരുമെന്ന് എനിക്ക് വിശ്വാസമുണ്ട്. എന്നാലും ഒന്ന് ശ്രദ്ധിക്കുക. നമ്മൾ ഒരു ഗ്രാഫ് വരയ്ക്കാൻ പോവാം. ഇതെവിടെയെങ്കിലും പഠിച്ചതാണോ എന്ന് പറയണം. ടൈം, ഇവിടെ വെലോസിറ്റി. ഓക്കെ, ഈ ഗ്രാഫ് എവിടെയെങ്കിലും പഠിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടോ? അപ്പൊ അങ്ങോട്ട് പഠിച്ചതേ ഉള്ളൂ. ഇതെന്തിൻ്റെയാണ്? യൂണിഫോം ആക്സലറേഷന്റെ വെലോസിറ്റി ടൈം ഗ്രാഫ് ആണ്. ഇനി സ്റ്റാർട്ടിങ് ടൈം 0 ആണ്. അതിന്റെ നേരെയുള്ള ഇവിടുത്തെ വെലോസിറ്റി u ആണ്. ഫൈനൽ ടൈമിന് നേരെയുള്ള ഇവിടുത്തെ വെലോസിറ്റി എത്രയാ? ഫൈനൽ വെലോസിറ്റി v ആണ്. എല്ലാം നമുക്കറിയാം. ഇനി നമ്മൾ ഈ ഗ്രാഫ് ഉപയോഗിച്ച് ഓരോ ഇക്വേഷൻ ആയിട്ട് നമ്മൾ കണ്ടുപിടിക്കാൻ പോകുന്നു. ഓക്കെ, അതിന് നമ്മുടെ ഗ്രാഫ് ഇതാണ് നമ്മുടെ ഗ്രാഫ്. ഓക്കെ, ഈ ഗ്രാഫ് ഞാൻ ഹൊറിസോണ്ടലി ഒരു ലൈൻ വരയ്ക്കാം. വെറുതെ ഹൊറിസോണ്ടലി ഒരു ലൈൻ വരച്ചു. ഓക്കെ, ഇനി ഇവിടുത്തെ ഈ ആംഗിൾ എന്താണ്? തീറ്റയാണ്. ഓക്കെ, ഇതൊക്കെ നമുക്കറിയാം. ഈ ഗ്രാഫിന്റെ സ്ലോപ്പ് എടുത്താൽ എന്ത് കിട്ടും എന്നൊക്കെ ഞാൻ പഠിച്ചതാണ്, നമുക്കറിയാം. സ്ലോപ്പ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ എന്താണ്? സ്ലോപ്പ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് സ്ലോപ്പ് ഗീവ്സ് ആക്സലറേഷൻ. നമ്മൾ പഠിച്ചതാണ്. സ്ലോപ്പ് ഗീവ്സ് ആക്സലറേഷൻ. സോ സ്ലോപ്പ് ഗീവ്സ് എ അല്ലേ? സ്ലോപ്പ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് എന്താണ്? എ ആണ്. എ എങ്ങനെ കാണും? പറയൂ. സ്ലോപ്പ് എങ്ങനെ കണ്ടുപിടിക്കും? നിങ്ങൾ തന്നെ പറയൂ. ഓപ്പോസിറ്റ് സൈഡ് ബൈ അഡ്ജസന്റ് സൈഡ്. പറയൂ. ഓപ്പോസിറ്റ് സൈഡ് ബൈ അഡ്ജസന്റ് സൈഡ്. ഓക്കെ, അപ്പൊ എ ഈസ് ഈക്വൽ ടു പറയൂ. ഓപ്പോസിറ്റ് സൈഡ് പറ മക്കളെ. വി മൈനസ് യു. വി മൈനസ് യു. അഡ്ജസന്റ് സൈഡ് പെട്ടെന്ന് പറയൂ. ഇതാണ് അഡ്ജസന്റ് സൈഡ്. ടി മൈനസ് 0. ടി മൈനസ് 0. പേടിച്ചില്ല. അപ്പൊ എ ഈക്വൽ ടു വി മൈനസ് യു ബൈ ടി എന്നായില്ലേ? ഇതൊന്ന് റെഡിയാക്കി നോക്കൂ. വി മൈനസ് യു ഈക്വൽ ടു എ ടി എന്നായില്ലേ? അല്ലെങ്കിൽ വി ഈക്വൽ ടു എ ടി പ്ലസ് യു എന്നായില്ലേ? അല്ലെങ്കിൽ വി ഈക്വൽ ടു യു പ്ലസ് എ ടി എന്ന് എഴുതിയാ പോരെ? അപ്പോ നമ്മുടെ ഫസ്റ്റ് ഇക്വേഷൻ കിട്ടിയതുണ്ടോ? ചവറായിട്ട് കിട്ടിയതുണ്ടോ? അപ്പോൾ ഇക്വേഷൻ 1 നമ്മൾ ഏതിന്ന് ഫോം ചെയ്താണ് ഇപ്പൊ കണ്ടത്? ഗ്രാഫ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. അപ്പൊ നമ്മൾ എങ്ങനെ എവിടെ സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്യും? സോ വളരെ സിമ്പിൾ ആണ്. See, we are formulating the first equation from our graph. So first sentence, what will you write? The velocity time graph for uniform acceleration is shown. So velocity time graph for uniform acceleration is shown. So this is a graph. Then see, what is the time here? 0. What is the velocity here? U. Then what is the time here? T. Then shall I draw a horizontal line? So this is a horizontal line. No problem. Then shall I consider this angle as theta? Okay, everything you know. Then what is a familiar point to you? Slope of the graph gives acceleration. This is a familiar thing. Okay, then how will you calculate A? So tell me, how will you calculate slope? Slope is equal to tan theta. So slope is equal to tan theta. So A is equal to what is tan theta? Opposite side divided by adjacent side. No problem. So A is equal to what is the opposite side? V minus U. So V minus U divided by adjacent side. What is adjacent side? T minus 0. So T minus 0. So A equal to V minus U by T. Then crossing V minus U equal to AT, or V equal to AT plus U, or V equal to U plus AT. So this is a first equation. Thus you got your first equation. എന്തെങ്കിലും ബുദ്ധിമുട്ട് തോന്നിയോ? So what is your first sentence? The velocity time graph for uniform acceleration is shown. Then you show your graph. Then so what are you going to calculate? Accelerate slope. You are going to calculate the slope of the graph gives acceleration. It is a known idea to you. So okay, slope gives acceleration. So how will you calculate slope? It's equal to tan theta. So A equal to, how will you calculate tan theta? Opposite side by adjacent side. Opposite side is V minus U. So V minus U by adjacent side is T minus 0. So V minus U by T. Crossing V minus U equal to AT, or V equal to AT plus U, or V equal to U plus AT, which is your first equation. Got your first equation? Okay, from a graph you got your first equation. ഇനി നമുക്ക് second equation ഒപ്പിച്ചെടുക്കാം ഗ്രാഫിൽ നിന്ന്. So listen, again I am plotting the same graph. See, time here, this is velocity. So velocity time graph for what? Uniform acceleration, familiar graph. What is time here? 0. Here what? T. Then here velocity U. Here V. No problem. Then okay. Then see, I am telling you a known fact. See, area under the graph is equal to displacement. See, displacement is what? Area under the graph. Okay, displacement is area under the graph. This is a known point to you. Okay, displacement is equal to area under the graph. So area under the graph is what? Displacement. This is a known fact. Now is equal to area under the graph is equal to what? Area under the graph is equal to what? Area of rectangle plus area of triangle. Shall I write? So area of a rectangle plus area of triangle. Okay, then displacement is equal to, what is the area of rectangle? LB plus area of triangle half BH. Am I right? So S is equal to, what is length? It is T minus 0, T. What is breadth? U minus 0, U plus half into, what is base? It is T minus 0, T into, what is H? What is this side? V minus U. It is V minus U. No problem. So got it? Then see, even in small classes you have studied the equation to calculate acceleration. What is the equation to calculate acceleration? Acceleration is equal to what? Final velocity minus initial velocity divided by time. Then what is V minus U? It will be AT. Okay, put it here. So S is equal to UT plus what? Half T into, what is V minus U? AT. So S is equal to UT plus what? Half AT square. So you are getting your second equation. So you got your second equation from the graph. Very, very simple. Am I right? So once again I will explain what is the first sentence. What will you write? So the first sentence is, the velocity time graph for uniform acceleration is shown below. Velocity time graph for uniform acceleration is shown below. So you draw this graph. Then what is the time here? 0. What is the initial velocity? U. What is the time here? T. What is the velocity here? V. Okay. Then what is a known thing to you? See, area under the graph is what? Displacement. It is the only thing I know. So area under the graph, area under the graph is equal to, area under the graph is equal to what? Displacement. So S is equal to, how will you calculate the area under the graph? Area of rectangle plus area of triangle. So area of rectangle plus area of triangle. So displacement is equal to area of rectangle, length into breadth, plus area of triangle, half BH. So S is equal to, how will you calculate length? T minus 0, it is T. How will you calculate breadth? U minus 0, it is U, plus half B. Base, this side, it is T. T into H. This is H. So V minus U. So V minus U. Okay, no problem. Then even in smaller classes you have studied what is acceleration. Acceleration equal to final velocity minus initial velocity divided by time. So what is V minus U then? It is AT. Am I right? So instead of V minus U, write AT. So S is equal to UT plus half T into, what is V minus U? It is AT. So S is equal to UT plus half AT square. So this is your second equation. So you got your second equation. graphically. Okay, so how will you start? The velocity time graph for uniform acceleration is shown below. Then you draw the graph. Then what is a non-thing? Displacement is what? How will you calculate displacement? Displacement is area under the graph. Then how will you calculate the area under the graph? Area of rectangle plus area of triangle. Area of rectangle is LB. Area of triangle is half BH. Then you put the values. Length. What is length? T. Then breadth U. Then base this one it is T. Then H is this one. What it is V minus U. Then what is a non-thing? Acceleration equal to V minus U by T. Then V minus U is equal to AT. Put it here. Then S is equal to UT plus half AT square. So which is our second equation. Thus you got your second equation graphically. Okay. Now you are going to get your third equation graphically. So shall we start? Again the same graph I am plotting. So shall I plot the same graph? See, same graph. Here time, then velocity, then this is a graph. What is it? It is a velocity time graph for uniform acceleration. Okay. Then time here 0, initial velocity u, then time here t, then the corresponding velocity v. No problem. Count things. Then say what is the only thing I know? Area under the graph is what? Area under the graph is equal to what? Area under the graph is displacement. Am I right? So I know this. Then displacement is equal to, how can you calculate the area in another way? So area under the graph is equal to, it is equal to area of this trapezium. Shall I write it? So area under the graph is equal to area of trapezium. So area of trapezium. No problem. So displacement is equal to, how will you calculate the area of trapezium? Half h into a plus b. Half h into a plus b. Okay. So displacement is equal to half. Then what is a? What is a? What is b? Parallel sides are taken as a and b. Perpendicular distance between them is t. You know this. See, perpendicular. See, first side, second side. Perpendicular distance between these two, this one. Am I right? So what is h? Say perpendicular distance is this one. See, it is t minus 0. It is t into first side, this side u, then plus second side, this side v minus 0. This v. No problem. Then what is a non-thing? Lower classes you have studied the equation to calculate acceleration. Acceleration equal to v minus u by t. Shall I interchange a and t? So t is equal to what? V minus u by a. No problem. Put it here. So s is equal to, tell me, half. For t you put that value, v minus u by a. Then u plus v can be written as v plus u also. Okay. Then s is equal to, tell me, half, then v minus u into v plus u, a plus b into a minus v, a square minus v square. So like that, v plus v u into v minus u, v square minus u square. Okay, under that a. Then see, s is equal to, tell me, 1 into this, the same, v square minus u square divided by 2a. You cross it. So what are you getting? You are getting v square minus u square is equal to what? 2as. Have you seen this anywhere? So it is our third equation. So v square minus u square is equal to 2as. You got your third equation graphically. Simple alle idu endengilum buddhimuttaayittu thonniya? Appo just oru common sense undengil idu cheyyam. Appo from the beginning I will explain the entire things once again. So what is the first sentence you are going to write? The velocity time graph for uniform acceleration is shown. Then you draw this graph. Then what is the time here? 0. The corresponding velocity u. Then what is the time here? T. What is the corresponding velocity? V. All these things you know. Then what is a non-thing to you? Area under the graph. Area under the graph is equal to, area under the graph is equal to what? Area under the graph is equal to displacement. This is a non-thing. Then you calculate the area. So S is equal to, how will you calculate the area? Area under the graph is equal to area of what? Area of trapezium. Area of trapezium. Okay. Then so S is equal to, area of trapezium is half h into a plus b. No problem. first side A, second side B, perpendicular distance between these two, h. Then S is equal to, tell me, half, what is h? First side, second side. Perpendicular distance between these two, it is h. So what is this? T minus 0. So it is T into A, first side, what is this side? U minus 0, it is U. Plus second side, this side, what is it? V minus 0, what is it? V. Then familiar equation, acceleration equal to V minus U by T, no problem. Then interchange A and T, so T is equal to V minus U by A. Put it here. So S is equal to half, what is T? V minus U by A. Then U plus V can be written as V plus U also, no problem. Then S is equal to, see, V minus U, 1 you don't mind, V minus U into V plus U, A plus B into A minus B, A square minus B square, like that, V minus U into V plus U, V square minus U square divided by 2 into A, 2A. Then you cross this, so V square minus U square equal to 2AS. So this is your third equation. So we got our third equation graphically. So tell me from the beginning. So what will you write? The velocity time graph for uniform acceleration is shown. Then see, what is a non-thing? Area under the graph is equal to displacement. So you write displacement is equal to area under the graph. So you calculate the area. So area is area of the trapezium. What is the equation to calculate the area of trapezium? Half h into A plus B. Then A, B parallel sides. H is a perpendicular distance between them. Put the values. Then acceleration equal to V minus U by T. Then what is T? T is equal to V minus U by A. Then put this value of T here. So you are getting this. Then cross. So V square minus U square equal to 2AS. Thus we got our third equation graphically. Okay? എന്തെങ്കിലും ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടായിട്ട് തോന്നിയോ? അപ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ ഇന്ന് പഠിച്ച കംപ്ലീറ്റ് സാധനങ്ങൾ അരച്ച് കലക്കി കുടിച്ചിട്ടേ അടുത്ത ക്ലാസ്സിലേക്ക് വരാവൂ. സോ സ്റ്റഡി വെൽ. സോ വി വിൽ മീറ്റ് ഇൻ ദ നെക്സ്റ്റ് ക്ലാസ്. ബൈ.